Giving the OTP for transactions or Apple Wallet is gross negligence or not. So the courts hold the banks to a much higher standard of care, a much higher standard of obligations in terms of how they protect their consumers. So if you look at the consumer's obligation in the context of this, when a consumer, for example, provides or a bank customer provides OTP, it depends. So the circumstances, you're going to have to view whether they were actually negligent in doing so. You have to view in the context of what the bank's obligations were to begin with. In other words, how is it that the person who called you obtained the information to you to begin with, and what information, what level of information they had to your about your account. So if you can establish that ultimately the initial call came, the initial call and the nature of the call was such that it actually, the responsibility is more imputed to the bank because it was obvious that it was the bank's, there was some kind of a breach that happened on the bank's side. Otherwise, the person or the fraudster would not have had this kind of access to the information. Then I would argue that in this particular case, if the consumer provided the OTP, that's not considered as gross negligence.